is crawling on my skin. I hear the rain like a memory again. Whiskey on the table, shadows on the floor. I've been talking to the silence, can't do this anymore. Your ghost is down right next to me, breathing in the dark like we used to be. Every heartbeat feels like a slow burn sin. Yeah, this loneliness keeps sinking in. And I know I should forget your name, but it echoes through my veins. Every step, every breath I take feels like another heartbreak. So I sing into the cold, cold night. Let my pain bleed into the light. Soulful cries in the dark again. Raspy voice and a trembling hand. These minor chords keep pulling me in. Oh, I'm drowning where the hurt has been. Baby, you left, but the truth won't fade. I'm still haunted by the love we made. The vinyl spins a dusty tune, and I swear I feel you in this room. Gritty guitar cuts through the air like the things we said when we stopped to care. Your perfume lingers on my coat, a fading letter I never wrote. I trace your name in the window's frost, counting every second of what I lost. I keep fighting with what's left inside, but these feelings never die. Late night thoughts creeping through my mind like a storm I can't outrun in time. So I sing into the cold, cold night. Let my pain bleed into the light. Soulful cries in the dark again. Raspy voice and a trembling hand. These minor chords keep pulling me in. Oh, I'm drowning where the hurt has been. Baby, you left, but the truth won't fade. I'm still haunted by the love we made. Deep bass rumbling like my broken pride. Dusty drums echo what I hide. If love's a fire, mine never died. It burns in silence, cold inside. I reach for you, but you're not there. Just empty air, just empty air. Yeah. So I sing into the cold, cold night. Let my pain bleed into the light. Soulful cries in the dark again. Raspy voice and a through fire, I walked through pain, learned how to dance in the cold dark rain. These scars I wear, they ain't for sure. They're stories only the night will know. I'm the king of the rain. I don't need no crown. I've been broken, I've been dragged down, but I rise again through thunder and strain. Stand tall in the storm. I'm the king of the rain. Whiskey burns where my pride once lived. Love took all I had to give. Now my shadow's my only friend, walking with me till the bitter end. I'm the king of the rain. I don't need no crown. I've been broken, I've been dragged down, yeah. But I rise again through thunder and strain. Stand tall in the storm. I'm the king of the rain. Let the lightning strike, let the heavens cry. I made peace with the truth I won't deny. I've lost it all, yet I still remain unshaken. The king of the rain. I'm the king of the rain. Cold winds my throne. I've learned to bleed and stand alone. Every storm just calls my name, 'cause I was born the king of the rain. He walks alone where the lamplight fades, hat pulled low, debts never paid, a silver watch and a heavy heart, carrying stories torn apart. He's a shadow gentleman, born of laws forged by man. He don't beg, he don't bend, he just walks until the end. Cigarette smoke and a steel gray stare. He's seen it all, he's still aware. truth, not sweet disguise. The storm still burning behind his eyes. He is the shadow gentleman, born of laws forged by man. He don't beg, he don't bend, he just walks until the end. He ain't cruel, but he's known the fight. He's made peace with endless night. You'll hear his tune when the lights grow dim. The world fades out, but not for him. He's a shadow gentleman, soul too proud to need a plan. He don't pray, he don't pretend, he just lives and never ends. And never ends. Down that road where the cold wind blows, I walk alone when nobody goes. The shadows stretch, they call my name.
Damn.
I've burned my pit,
Yeah.
still feel the
You're
flame.
alive.
Broken lantern light, show me the way
Oh, it's the lag.
Yeah.
through the
You got a chair too?
Yeah.
Well, how to do, my lovey goo?
Hello.
Hello.
I wish you could
I know.
live. That would be
so bright. Lead me on.
Oh, do we have headphones I can use today?
Broken
we don't need him since we're not talking to anybody.
No, I want to hear what I sound like. You don't know that.
I can
Yeah.
tell by the mic and the foot bubbles here.
They can see my stretchy
See
pants.
the audio 1, 2, 3.
There you go. Stretchy pants gone. Oh, hi. Hi. I'm good. I'm ready. Ready to
Trying
rumble.
To see, I think there's YouTube live. Oh, chat. Here we go.
Oh. This is in the background.
Sign in chat.
I was watching for the countdown and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm coming. I might be late, but I'm.
David
Yeah,
asks,
I was only a couple minutes late. But what a difference from that crazy moment that went inside that room to what comes out, right?
Forgot email. That is my email.
Wow. Studio Sasha. Oh yeah.
I hate that it doesn't autofill. Oh yeah, I got your.
I did. I
yeah,
put
so
it here.
You got Crypto
Oh, you
Millionaire.
got yours.
Mm-hmm.
I got the hot glue out of it. Finally. Did you get that Amazon email? Because I'm really nervous it's going to the visa that was stolen.
Yeah, I haven't checked yet.
After all that and
Wow.
It's so funny because when they said Visa, I was like, oh, cool, his personal one. And then I thought, oh, I should check with him, but you were so far away, and I was like, oh, no, it's fine. Next time. Next time I get your $1,000 back. Hot glue won't hurt me if I swallow it, right?
Nah. God made hot glue. Hot glue won't hurt. Isn't that what they say?
Look how good that looks with the frame.
I know.
Dude, so much better. But it needs to be lower. Or we need to be higher.
Nah, the camera just has to be turned down a little bit and tweaked up so we can still see some of the table and the top of that frame. Nice. So I have the chat straight into OBS, that way we can see.
Oh, sweet.
You know, we're not seeing this huge lag like. So this is the YouTube feed. Here's the PumpFun feed.
Oh, okay.
Then
Which one's like live X? Because X looked good. I remember that one time it was like the closest to no lag.
Yeah, so that's the X feed. I think
We really need a camera closer. We just look fuzzy and distorted, and our eyes look.
I think it's just the lighting. Just gotta open your eyes like this. And then I'm also streaming on Kick. So we got Kick, we got X, we got PumpFun, and we got YouTube.
Nice.
I don't think there's anything else that I
Kick,
need to do.
Twitch.
Kick,
Twitch.
Twitch.
Kick,
Yeah,
Twitch.
see, I haven't set up Twitch yet for.
Oh, Twitch was like the
TLLT.
easiest one because I did it. If I can do it, a toddler.
And then Rumble, I think, is gonna be the next one.
I thought I was doing headphones, so I made headphone hair.
No. Headphones, I think we'll have to confirm it. Maybe we'll do a test, like you can stream from your setup over here. Because I think the reason why we get a little bit of an echo is because the mic is picking up our guests coming through the speakers.
A copy.
Yeah.
So there will be no
Yeah.
more
I don't think we're
echo.
gonna do headphones. I think I'm just gonna get us another pair. By the way, I'm gonna review these.
Oh my gosh, look. Look at my hair. I did it quick with 0. Don't look at that. Don't look at that part. Ooh, cool.
Boy, that's a big lag on wherever this is. Oh, I
Very
think I
big
gotta
lag.
refresh
We're going
it.
to see my part again.
There you go. I think that's what happens to a lot of guests too, is they forget to refresh. So see how this is behind right now? When you refresh, it brings it all the way
I got to
as current as it can be. PumpFun is the only one where that you don't have to do that. Oh, excuse me, but PumpFun is broke. I mean, nobody. How many people we have in here?
2.
Five.
Ooh, 3 people are here.
Wow,
Okay, I'm pouring it into the DJN cup.
nice. So yeah, these are.
I bet you that music's too loud. I remember
No.
it.
I already said. It just sounds loud for us because I have our volume up here.
Oh.
So these are the IV 100 Pros monitor, so they can be like out of sight, out of mind without these big headphones on.
Oh.
Yeah, this is what I'll end up getting for us, so we're not wearing big old clunky headphones. These got a really good review, which I will be doing my own review because I hate things in my ear. It gives me like a headache after a little while. Like, you know, it's almost like glasses when they are too tight and they push on your temple.
Agreed.
But from everything I saw, these got really good reviews, and they're 40 something bucks.
No, that's not bad.
And the sound is really good. You know, it's got good.
Because typically you'll pay like $100+ for a good set, unless you go to Temu, $20.
Yeah, but then it's gonna be like.
Babe, can we?
What?
Nothing. I'm just being picky. I'm being a diva, and I need to stop.
Stop being a diva.
I can't help it. Now that I know. Okay, I'm gonna go get a Kleenex, cause
they got boogers.
no, but ew.
What? It's cold. I turned the heater on for you. Hey, I turned the heater on, folks. Well, it's Thursday. Thirsty Thursday. We're just shooting the shit. Do I have any good updates for you? Let me see. Let me see where my TG group is at. All right, guys and gals, we are live over on YouTube, PumpFun, X, and Kick. So, where are you all at? Yeah. It's always fun though when people are asking actual, real, legitimate questions.
I don't think we'll be joined by anybody. It's gonna be you and me, sweetie. So let's go.
Oh gosh, this thing is behind again. Anyway, I'm gonna just go here because let me make sure this works. Testing. I want to see if it pops up on. Oh yeah, it does. Cool. Because this is the most up to date. I just wish this was bigger. Like I could move some of this crap down or out of the way.
See, you know how you feel about that? Yeah. That's how I feel about. I want this down like 6 inches and then the camera down. So and closer.
Yeah.
And the lighting change.
So you just want to redo the whole entire set, is what you're saying?
Well, because this is what's happening.
Co-host, folks.
I'm like,
I like your setup, but I want to just change it all.
It's beautiful, but it's not being highlighted like it could. Like we're in the bottom half.
Well, that's because I got the overlay.
No. It needs to be closer, zoomed in.
Well, that's just this. Because look what it looks like here. Yeah, and that's only on. It's not even on HD, so there's HD.
There's HD.
Mm-hmm.
Say, let me see your eyes. How come your eyes are black?
Because they're black.
I
get like 3 hours of sleep. So I look like a homeless man.
I wake up every 2 hours and you are out for a solid 8. Thank you. I monitor.
You monitor?
Okay.
We got anybody in PumpFun? Nobody in PumpFun. There's 4 looky-loos. See X. There is 1. I don't know if that's views or viewers. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because we need to be looking at the camera. We'll do it later. We'll do it later.
Kick.
And then you can do what
I'm not sure what. I think this is the chat for a Kick. See, this is why Brad was saying if I have another monitor, I can put all of the panels on one monitor, so I can see if somebody says something without having to switch from Kick to Twitch.
Understood.
Yeah. So imagine I bought 2 more monitors.
What?
So imagine this monitor is all the chat, and then this monitor can be like a secondary thing. Like say I want to show them, I don't know, funny clips. Like check out this funny clip of this cat falling into a bag. It's over here, right?
That's what happens when it's just you doing it and not a team.
And then all I gotta do is hit like this button over here, like back to the main camera.
Oh, ProMod's here.
What up?
Hey, ProMod.
ProMod, the one, the
ProMod
number one
is
and
number
only.
one. I've never seen somebody other than Circuit Breaker work so hard like ProMod.
Not only does he work, he puts the smackdown on the other scammers.
Yep.
And he's buying the chart. I follow his wallet.
This was the big discussion of today, ProMod, just so you know.
I was on a...
He was on a rant.
Yeah, I was on a rant.
He was pissed with the whole crypto Twitter verse in general, but you and Circuit Breaker.
Yeah, there's
very
few of you that show up regardless of what's going on and work and communicate.
Well, can I just say that's because that's how you are. So you seeing those qualities in somebody else, I know it's only a few people and we're exposed to the whole entire world. It's a little disappointing that it's only a few people, but it's because you have high standards and he's operating at your standards. So it's very impressive.
Yep. Just doing you. Yep. That's good.
Right. We see you and we respect it because we work very hard, and to see someone else doing the same equally.
When I used to work for the government,
We love it.
there's two types of workers. There's the worker that has to be told what to do, and then as soon as you give them a task, they do it, and then they go sit down. Then there's the other worker that sees tasks that need to be done, and they go do it regardless of being told. They see it and they do it. Those are the kind of people that come to you when they're done, and they're like, is there anything else that we can do? Is there anything else we can knock out? Like, you're one of those guys.
Because we're both like that. We just get to work.
So that work ethic is going to take you a long way.
Yeah. I understand how it is. Not everyone understands or can get to that level. It's true.
Yeah.
No shade to him. Although he did shade on them really hard today, but no shade to him. It's just not.
Yeah.
It's just not them. That's why you stand out, because not a lot of people operate at that level.
Yeah, I love that. You know, people come into the chat. This is what happens. This is exactly what happens with Telegram.
Babe, the music is so loud.
It's just for us.
I know, but can you turn it down? Because for me, it's loud.
Here we go, changing the whole vibe.
It's just like a little. Because I know you're getting riled up, and it's gonna be a guy yelling and a guy screaming. And I just want to focus on what you're saying.
TG goes like this. You hear bring. Bitmart listing guy agent 1000. You're like, oh Jesus, here we go. As soon as they join the TG, boom, right to my DM. Excuse me, sir. You know, work with me with I can moon your project 1000%. Or they'll say, I hold a significant amount of bags. What's the plan? It's like, get the F out of here with your BS.
And tell them why you're that way. Because they've stolen a significant amount of money.
Yeah, not just stolen, but like a few
times. Scammed you out of.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh, you know, list here, da 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 da. I'm like, all right. Here's your $25 or whatever. And then what do? They go and they put this bullshit, whatever it is, in their call group that's full of other bullshit scammers and bots, and it gets no motion, no new buys, no new followers. The only thing I end up getting is more scammers from that group pouring into TG saying the same exact bullshit.
It's just not what we're used to, so it's very frustrating. It's not people that we surround ourselves with, so when you're exposed to it and then they're like taking, and you're constantly opening the door and letting them in the house still, then it's really on us.
Yeah.
At this point, we know now.
And then you have
that's why you're telling everybody, no.
So like, this is a good lesson for new projects out there, new devs, whatever. They got no idea. So these people pop in and they're like, oh, you know, list with us, da 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 da. And if you don't know, if you haven't been in the situation or been in the trenches, you'd be like, oh wow, this guy can get me listed on CoinMarketCap for $500, knowing it's a $5,000 to get listed on CoinMarketCap, but they fucking straight up lie. You send them the money and then they're like, oh, I talked to my manager and my manager says he's gonna need another $500 because he did it, and they just drain the shit out of you. And that's why a lot of these, I think the real people fail, because they get scammed out of their money or just bled slowly by all of
Right.
these mosquitoes.
The scammers scam each other, but when they go to scam someone who's genuine, everything you're
ProMod
saying
says,
is correct. ProMod, by
like
the way.
scammers paying other scammers to bring other scammers. Yeah. So hopefully
So
they can
hopefully they
scam
can-
at least 1 or 2 people. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now you have the opportunity to let someone prove their worth. And then and only then.
And the way
will
I
you trust
operate
them.
my TG is I tell all these people that come in, they're like, who do I talk to? No. Drop it down in the comments so everybody in the chat can see it. And right away, I mean, you can 99.9.2.3% of the time, it's all the same bullshit. They just copy paste.
You know what this show is honestly going to be about most times?
The bullshit in the market.
CT
And the
101,
scammers? Yeah,
Crypto
CT
Twitter
101.
101, how to not get scammed when you're the honest person. And unfortunately, what did I tell you one time? I was like, don't tell everybody all of the knowledge you've learned, because then that'll give the scammers a window into how to scam you better. And it's just so frustrating, but it's like, whatever.
Nah.
Live your life at this point. You can't just be scared.
Same thing with crypto Twitter. You do a post, happened to me today. Like every time I do a good post, especially when it has to do with giveaways or something like that, I do a post. There'll be 3 or 4 people like, oh, this has great potential. DM me. Like, no, because you know exactly what they're gonna say. Or it'll be some account with a blue check mark that has 300,000 followers, and they're like, oh, I've been following your project. DM me so we can talk. Literally, as soon as you follow them, what do? They immediately send you a message saying something like, oh, do you need a promotion? You know, I can put you into my call group and this and this and that, and, you know, give me supply. And it's just the same bullshit. It's just better scammers from TG that have graduated to crypto Twitter.
And you know what?
And they just take you for more money.
At this point, what did I tell you? It's like someone in my life that I can't name a name, but just ignore
If you're
them.
not what was it? If you're not scamming, you're losing or something. What is it?
No. Oh. He said if you ain't cheating.
Yeah, if you ain't
cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that person I just ignore now. You just have to. I know you get frustrated and they get you on the hook and you start texting them being like, no. And I'm like, just block them. Just block them. I wish I could block my person. Just block.
Yeah, now they've gotten clever too, where
Zero response.
and I've seen this before, where especially on crypto Twitter, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you click on the person's profile, you click on the join date or just hover over it, another little window will pop open and it'll tell you where that account is based out of, because I've seen multiple accounts where they look like they're all like US and, you know, like legitimate stuff, and you look and they're from like a foreign country. And those are usually the ones that have botted accounts, and all they're trying to do is make you think that they have motion, and they can, you know, you send them, you know, 2 or 3 soul and some supply, and they're gonna magically, you know, make your chart move and get you a bunch of action. And my thought process is, if you're so confident on that, why don't you buy $100 or $200 worth, go push it in your group because you believe in the project? No, they don't want to do that because they know all they're going to do is take your money and block you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now that you've spent how many years and now you know them all by their patterns,
Yep.
Now what?
Now you'll see if people want to go look at my comments, all the ones that are like, great potential, follow me back. I'm like, nope, how about not? Or how about immediately block? Those people, just block them, because there's no truth to anything they're saying. First of all, if it's a real KOL that has a lot of pull, they're not going to be looking at all these small accounts. You'll be lucky to get their attention, and then to work with them, it's way more involving than just send me a soul and some supply. Like, guarantee you, they're gonna.
So what made you listen to them in the first place? For the listeners
Well, I was
watching.
new. I was a normie. And
Yeah,
so
I
you're
would-
like, wow, this account's got 400,000 followers.
You were
Wow.
a normie. Oh, I was a normie, but I had you to warn me. So, and as you're getting scammed, I'm like taking note, like, oh, just block everybody. Like, I entertain zero talk.
Mhm.
Zero. If somebody comes in my DMs, they just get blocked. I'll reach out to you.
Immediately jail. Immediately jail.
Immediately jail.
Immediately jail. Matter of fact, ProMod today, I'd seen people have it, but he showed me how to turn on my Telegram, so scammers now have to pay to talk to me. You know, like
I love
stars.
it.
Yeah.
I
One
need
got
that.
through, by the way, ProMod. So I'm assuming, I haven't checked, but they must have paid, because I think I have my thing set to like 25 stars, whatever that is the equivalent to. I have no idea, but I remember the chat at the top said once they sent me their bullshit line, which is just a copy paste of everything else that I always get. Right at the top, it was like, continue this conversation. I could turn off the pay. So even if they pay once, every time they want to
If they
send me
seem
another
legit
one,
enough, you can turn it
then
off.
you can turn it off. Yeah. Otherwise, if they
Nice,
keep communicating,
ProMod.
every time they want to send me an additional follow-up question, they still gotta pay. So that's rad.
Ooh, I like that.
He
I'm gonna
said,
have to do it.
Matter of fact, all
The
the
KOLs
KOLs are Indians on
yeah,
CT.
we have come to find out that land is a great consideration. There's a few continents that scammers converge on.
Mhm.
And we don't want to offend any of our world brothers and sisters, but there have been a few. A
And-
few continents we'll stay away from.
Another thing I've seen people do is like a real person like me or you will start an account on crypto Twitter and do good posts, interact with people, reply guy, and they'll build up their account a little bit. They freaking turn around and sell their account to like an Indian scammer. So then they now use that profile that's been created to try to scam other people.
You know, it's
you can sell your profile.
That's insane.
Pretty crazy.
Because you have to go through so much to get that profile.
Mm-hmm.
You have to jump through so many hoops. I almost gave up. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
forget it. I don't even. You're like, no, I'll stick to it. I'll show you how.
Yeah.
But what's crazy too is that I forgot my train of thought. But I was thinking about something. I was thinking, further looks into this. Okay, so there was a community that reached out to us, normie.
I think I know which one you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I won't name names
Yep.
because I love everyone. But if you burn me, I don't love you
We
anymore.
try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt for the most
Yeah,
part.
and we didn't get burned so much as rejected. So a community reached out to us as Normie and Hot or Not and said, is it okay that I mention Normie?
Yeah.
And
I'm the lead of Normie, by the way, too. Just in
and
case.
they loved on us, and we're like, every time we would go into a space, we're just like, oh my gosh, you two, oh my gosh, queen, oh my gosh, love, oh my gosh, you are everything. We're so honored. And I felt genuinely enveloped in love. And for me, that's huge because I don't lie or give out my love fakely.
This went
I'm
on
sure
for
there's
about a
enough-
week, huh?
No, a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And like
Featuring us, and
opened in the
tagging us, and doing
community.
all.
Oh my gosh. And
Yeah.
I was like, babe, this doesn't feel genuine. But then I looked up the continent that it was coming from, and I thought, well, no, it seems as though chat says they're just a very kind people, and this seems like they're letting you into their community. And I was honored.
Well,
I was
there
honestly
was one
spiritually
lead.
honored.
There was one lead that was based in the States. too.
Oh yeah, and no shade to them. They got what they got going on, but I didn't know, and so I thought it was just like, oh my gosh, we welcome you, we envelop you, and it felt like super, like, it sounds stupid, but it felt spiritual and like a gift. And then as soon as he was like, as soon as they were like, okay, so now that we've shown you all this love, what are you willing to pay? And we're like, whoa,
Yeah.
I don't love on you and promote things from you and boost you up and then say, hey, how much?
Yeah.
because I've spent almost an entire lifetime getting effed up in the head in relationships that way. And so I'm like, what? Whoa, not again, not again. I've trusted, and now I'm gonna like. But this is crypto, Twitter, so I need to let go of my sensitivity. And then they're like, what can you give us? And he was like, well, no, we've made it pretty explicit that there's no like, we can't pay anything. Like, work for your bag, like we do for ours. We've never asked for anybody for anything. You work for it, your bag gets built up by you promoting it. So it's like, that's how the cryptoverse works, right? As I understand it, because he taught me. So you work for what you want. And then when he said no, just like all love stopped.
Oh,
and you're like,
not only that, they like removed us from their community. Everything was good. All I said is, yeah, you know, like at this time,
we can't afford it.
Yeah, I've spent so much money on Normie and the merchandise and like paying for all these different things. Like, I didn't want to pay it for. I'm not gonna buy love or attention or whatever. Like, fuck that. I don't need
plus
it.
in our real world, like we have bills. We have to. Our money is allotted perfectly to certain things, and if like if he gets scammed and or I have to spend all my money on the kids, like there's genuinely not anything we can give. We're hustling for free over here. So yeah, like he knows it's all BS. They plan it all out and execute it perfectly on his basis. I know. One of the times, like they're like, "Oh, Queen," blah, 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 blah. I was like, "This feels disingenuous." Like, but then I looked it up on chat, and they're like, chat said, "Oh no, that's an honor," and I was like, "Oh, how sweet."
Yeah, look at he says,
Burned
especially
again.
if they're from Nigeria, which they were. No matter what love they show or hype, they always expect payment. Yeah,
right.
See, fuck that.
I felt like, man, fooled again, but that's okay. I'm still gonna trust people, just not as much. Yeah. If I don't meet you and shake your hand, which Pro Mod, we got to get you out here. We're like, where does Pro Mod live? He needs to come for a visit because you're amazing. Circuit Breaker's amazing. I love and trust both of these kids. I'm guessing they're your kids because they're so good at all their stuff.
Yeah. I wonder what a.
Sorry, that was a long story.
No, because I'm sure
hurt.
other people will fall for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you're nice and you like really want to do good, and then the people are just there for the money. But what I was gonna say was, what it taught me was, no shade to them. That is their business. That is how they make money. It felt disingenuous to me because I would never do that. But once again, I'm in the healed phase of my life, and I thought, oh, that hurt a little bit, but all right, that's how they make money. That's cool. It's nothing against me. They don't know me. I love me.
Here's the thing, though. Like, say you fall for it and you start paying them. All it ends up being is like, just picture a large room full of all of those people. That's as far as it goes. They all just talk about it.
Yeah.
There's no buys, there's no sells, there's no new holders, they all just, yeah, this is so good, yeah, like, and it goes nowhere. So there's no point. The only people that make money off of that is everybody in that room.
Yeah.
I don't, because you don't get new holders or anything like that.
But I do respect that is how they make money, because I looked it up in Nigeria, the going rate for like food, like there's not a lot of jobs.
Yeah.
And it's like $10 will last you a couple days to eat, whereas that's $100 for us every single day. Like groceries cost $100, and I understand. So I understand $10 is huge to them, but we live in California, folks. We don't got extra 10. But I get it. I get it now.
Yep.
I don't respect that, but I respect that that's their way. So I'm not mad.
Then you have the big boy scammers that actually are based out of the United States, and they have big accounts. Those are the ones that come at you. They might have a meeting with you or something, and they're going to be like, okay, for $10,000 we can do this, or $20,000, we can do this. Same type of game, way more money, and again, no action, no motion, poor ideas, you know, overcharging for their whatever they, you know, built up.
Service.
And I had I actually had another large token, another like $1 million token that reached out to me personally. We had a call because the same people that got to me spit the same game to them, and they kind of like
I know who you're
filled them
talking
out.
about.
And I told him exactly what happened, and he's like, "Wow, thanks, man. You probably saved us like 20 grand."
And then
I
they
think that
disappear.
I think that was their initial. You got to be careful.
20 grand
20
per
grand.
mod.
Yep.
Like, how far does that go where you are?
Probably a year. Probably could live off of 20 grand for a year.
It's wild. Just wild.
Yeah,
But I
they
know
never
why
buy
they
nothing.
do it. I know why they do
I
it.
can read them in seconds coming across. Yeah.
It's unfortunate that so many people feel like they need to, but if nobody's taught them, see, this is the hard part, babe, because you're mad, but I'm always like,
I'm not
people-
mad. I'm just like,
you were so mad today.
enough is enough.
Yeah, you're definitely alpha, and we need alpha in this relationship. Could you imagine if we were both feminine and all soft? We
Nah.
get all run over.
No, I'm the positive. She's like the yin and the yang.
I'm
Yep.
not negative.
No, not negative, but like you're the positive to my negative, or the negative to my positive. We're not two positives.
We're polar
A
opposites.
year, LL, you build a whole house with that.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Gosh, we would be killing it over
Yeah.
there. Oh my god.
Something else I thought about today, Pro Mod,
But we're so poor here. at
which
some
kind
point.
of another frustration. You know, I'm posting all the time. I'm, you know, in the group, Telegram, all this stuff. Nobody hardly interacts. I think at this point, just because it's newish or whatever. But as soon as I post something about a giveaway, oh Jesus,
like
everybody
flies
freaking
to
fly.
poo.
And I'm just like, I'm seeing all these people that I've never seen before. Like, oh yeah, love this project. Like, sure you do. What I forgot to do, I forgot to make this a necessity. But if you want to contribute to the giveaway, I think, and you probably will agree with me, you got to be holding, because all these people that you look at their accounts and their whole account is filled with giveaways. Like, that's all they do. It's like as soon as they see the word giveaway, they're like, Zzz. So I think I'm gonna add another layer of not difficulty, but like a requirement. Like, you got to be holding if you want to participate. It would be like me trying to promote a business that sells food, and I've never even eaten there.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
You do. You got to know your audience, and you got to
Scavengers,
know.
yeah.
Yeah. Until you get another group of people in here,
Yeah, it'll be a matter of time.
you gotta keep it a lot of strict rules,
Yeah.
or else you will just be giving away, like, cause what is it, $500?
Yeah, $500. So
when he's saying 10,000 will build a whole house, $500, babe, they're
well,
gonna do what
5
they need
winners,
to do.
$100 each. I should make a requirement for them to be holding. Yep.
Yeah, you gotta be a little more.
Because otherwise, what will
insane.
happen is
I mean, $100.
not
is
just
a lot.
me, but other projects. You give, and you get nothing in return. Well, guess what? There's a point where you can't give anymore, and then the project collapses, and the only people that benefited are the scavengers. You know, all of the real projects, real leaders just end up saying, "Fuck it. Why do I do this?" Because it would be like, for example, with the business that I own, Luxurious Bastard. Any of my customers that place an order for $75 or more, they get a raffle. They get 3 raffle tickets, which goes into a monthly giveaway, like a lotto. And then at the end of the month, we do a live stream, and I draw winners from the customers that buy the products, and they get some badass, amazing shit. Like,
yeah,
I do 12 runner-up prizes, which can be anywhere from like product to like $60 that they can use on the site. And then at the very end is like a mega pot, and it's usually like $600 or $700 worth of products that I do every month. So theoretically, it should work the same way in crypto. Like, you're a holder, you're a buyer, you're a supporter. Guess what? You have a chance to get rewarded for all of that work, for doing posts and stuff without having to be bribed. You know what I mean?
So what were you saying on another note, that crypto Twitter is, you think it's mostly like other continents?
Yeah.
You think it's where's the American?
Yeah, I don't know. Where are they? I think a lot of them they're not, they're
not
doing
in this
real stuff.
How did you hear about it then?
About what? Crypto Twitter?
Yeah.
Just from the groups that I've been in over the years. That's where you do all your shit posting and stuff, so people, you get hired.
You know what's crazy is that the scammers that have scammed you that are from America, they were a whole lot worse.
Oh yeah, big money.
They took hundreds of thousands
Big money.
instead of just 100.
I don't know if any of you have seen this scam where you have a legitimate person on crypto Twitter, based out of the States. They'll follow you, and then they're like, hey, let's work together, da 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 da. Hit me up in TG or something. So you hit them up in TG. This happened to me. I lost $7,000 from this, where they'll act like they want to work with you, but then on the side they're like, hey man, we're getting ready to, me and like a bunch of my team, we run tokens up to multi-millions. Do you want to get in like on the down low and make some good money that you can pump back into your own project? So you're like, fuck yeah, let's do that. And like, all right, well, it's gonna be like $3,000. You're gonna get as soon as we launch the token, we're gonna give you 1% of the supply, and then it goes like this, and you can sell like this, and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, all right. So I even went as far as, before I sent any money, I sent a secret word to the account on X, right? I forget what it was, like silver balls, whatever. And then I went back to TG and I was like, hey, can you tell me the secret word that I sent you on X? And then the person responded, yeah, silver balls, like with a question mark. So now I knew the person on TG was the same person on X, right? Sent him the money. Cool. We'll give you an update here in a few hours. Comes back to me. Oh, guess what? We got this guy from crypto Twitter. We got this guy and this guy. They're all going to come on board. So we're going to need an additional blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. So I send him whatever, like another $2,000. 24 hours later, he comes back. All right, we're almost ready, but it's getting huge now. We're going to do this, this, and that. And at this point, I was like, look, guy, you need to tell me up front. Don't keep changing the numbers and this and this and that. Oh, well, promise this is it. So I sent another couple of thousand. So I'm up to like $7,000. Again, comes back to me. Oh man, you're never gonna guess who we got. And I'm like, I swear to God, dude, if you ask me for more money. And then it just kind of blew up from there. And I fucking screen captured everything, because I knew at this point he was probably gonna scam me. Sure enough, blocked me deleted the account on TG, and then blocked me on crypto Twitter. Well, luckily I screen captured everything and I put it on blast. Talked to some few people that I know that are very well connected in the space. They reached out to said account, and then within like 24 hours their account was taken down, and I didn't get my money back. But still, you got to be careful of these fake, these other that look 100% legit.
You know what?
They're all out. They're all broke motherfuckers out there just to take your money because they know you got money and they don't.
You know what's crazy? You might not remember, because I was telling you to not trust anybody, but I didn't trust them. And I said, don't do it. What are you doing? Why are you giving them more money? They didn't earn anything. They're not trustworthy. They're not. And you kept doing it. And I was like, I'll just shut up now, because you're not even listening. But you knew your stuff. And so I was like, oh, but I didn't trust them from the get. It looked shady. But it was from America.
Yeah, and I kind of did my due diligence with checking to make sure, because they'll do that a lot of times where they'll message you from TG first.
Oh, that was the hot glue.
And then they will be like, oh yeah, this is my account on Twitter. that has like 500,000 followers, and you're like, 99% of the time it's fake. Or I've seen this one at least 3 times, where they'll come at me in my TG and they're like, hey, my name is Jim Bob, I'm a huge YouTuber, here's my account, you go verify and you look at the account, you're like, oh shit, this guy's the real deal. I always reach out to the person on YouTube and I'll screen capture the message from TG and send it to him, like, hey, I just want to make sure this is you communicating with me. And they're like, absolutely not, that's a scammer. I'm like, fuck, man, how many other people get taken like that? It's
for every
crazy.
one good honest person we meet 20 scammers. Or 30, 50. I want to say 50, 100, 150. Like, they're so rare, but they're there, and they recently we've been exposed to a couple of spaces that the people are just working so freaking hard, and I respect the hell out of them. And it's XPX.
XPS, the Troll Den guys.
Troll Den.
Rico Moneybags also runs a legitimate YouTube channel.
But we wouldn't have appreciated it as much had we not been scammed so much before.
Yeah.
So now we're just like, I kind of didn't want to trust him at first. I was all a little gun shy. I'm like, ooh, you can't have access. But then they're just coming through for us. And so we're like, okay. We'll let our guard down a little bit. You don't get it all, but we'll let our guard down a little bit.
Justin says, thanks for the content. You should do a Luxurious Bastard magazine talking about all things life, beard stuff, cigars, etc.
You do that. What is the thing you do? Not the newsletter, but you have the site that you post all that stuff on about the beard.
Oh, you're talking about my the write-ups or whatever.
What are those on?
It's on the Luxurious Bastard Beard Co.
Yeah, but what's it called? It's not a
Blogs.
newsletter. Blogs, thank you.
Yeah, I have a pretty significant blog post on luxuriousbastardco.com.
Yeah, but it's not like cigars and stuff like that. That's what this is for. A magazine? Could you imagine putting out a magazine? That's a lot of work.
Well, they got other stuff that you can kind of do as a digital magazine, like
digital.
like the Medium, I think. It's like a posting site for like articles and stuff, kind of like a blog post.
You know so much.
But this is so much better to do this. I mean, like,
it's quick.
Besides just shooting the shit, like how this episode is, I'm gonna set up a stream schedule. It's gonna be Tuesdays and Thursdays, unless I have some special guest that's like, oh man, I can only do a Saturday or I can only do a Wednesday. But I'll post that way ahead of time. Otherwise, you can just kind of count on now from moving forward. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we'll shoot the shit. We can talk about whatever, whatever's going on in crypto Twitter or in our own world, because we're constantly going.
Yeah, I want to see what Promod says. Few ones actually know what they were doing or are genuine. Yeah. Thankfully, we're finding them like you. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, if you want to get thousands of followers in a week, just make 3 giveaway posts. I feel like you already have.
Yeah.
That's how they rack up followers that do
shit when it's not money related.
That's good advice. Do it.
Well, right now, just in case anybody doesn't know, is I have on Normie, same thing, $500 giveaway. Be a holder, please. $5, please, something. And TLLT, they're both pinned. Pretty easy. Make your own post. I even gave some example artwork that you can use to create your own. Everybody can chat GPT or Grok or whatever, like some artwork for it. Make a post on your own timeline or post other influencers, with the contract address and, the tag and everything. And that's it.
I've seen some of their stuff. I think I already know who's going to win.
And I want a lot of people. And you can post as many. It doesn't have to be one time. And what I don't want somebody to see is what did he say? A scavenger, or just coming in out of nowhere, like, oh, love this project. There's my
Prove it.
There's my thing. Like, yeah, sure you do.
Prove it. because we're not investing just to throw away money. We're investing so that you can bring us more followers, bring us more income, so then we can keep blessing people with giveaways. Because if not,
also the chart
we're just
is going
throwing
to grow.
away money.
Yeah. I'm not here to just throw away money at all the scavengers.
If we were, oh my gosh, but you know our hearts, babe. If we had billions, we would.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, everybody gets a car. Everybody gets a car. Because we just don't have need for all that. And so it would be so cool to bless just like a ton of people. But at this point, until we get there, it's like, all right,
yeah,
guys,
this is all funded by my back pocket.
help us help you, help us help you.
There's no team, there's no investors. It's all me. Well, yeah, it's all me and her trying to build something legitimately, you know, to prove like, hey, you can do it, or hey, it's impossible. You got to be a fucking scammer, and you got to do secret deals behind in order to like scam other people. Like I don't want that.
Yeah, because we're all here for the same thing. We just want to live in peace and harmony, eat some food, be able to afford beef,
and bless people.
And
I want people to make
have
money,
some land to shoot our guns on.
But you got to put the work in. You know, like businesses on the street didn't build themselves up by just giving and giving and giving and giving, and without getting anything in return. They'll go out of business in 2 months.
Promod, so true, because you're blessed no matter what. We really are. It's, you know, it's almost been a year now. I lost my little 8-year-old nephew, and it puts life into perspective. So things like this, yeah, they suck when we get scammed, but it's also like, it's okay, I woke up today. You just, all things get put into perspective, and you're like, I won't be so mad. But then when you have goals that you're building for, like to be able to provide clothes for your kids, and that gets derailed, and you're like, I was working so hard and I was so good to people, and you know, it'll come back around, but there's a little bit of frustration at first, and you get pretty pissed.
You'll find out real quickly who your real friends are when you start giving.
Yeah.
If you stop giving and they're still around supporting and doing the thing, those are like you, Promod. Like those are the good people. Otherwise, like in my real life, I used to do, besides working for the government, I'm really good at like auto mechanic. Tons of friends, tons of people always hitting me up. You know, as soon as I stopped doing the auto mechanic stuff, where did all those people go? They all just kind of...
You really found out who your friends are.
Yep. So I have like very few. Sounds like somebody just came in.
We have everything locked.
Is it?
I got it.
Oh.
I'm your bodyguard. $50 an hour, please.
You can grab the AR. It's over there. Either that or the door. The wind moved the door. It's locked. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. So there is a giveaway competition. It's a shill competition. So I would hope that the people that are pushing are just gonna stay pushing. You know, I don't want to see the people show up, don't win anything, and then they just disappear, because that's how you get your ass blocked. Never expect to be given things. I don't even like to be given things because I always feel debated. Yeah, like I'm the same way. I never like to ask for help or things because I don't like that being hung over my head or feel like, oh man, you know, like now I owe them. Oh, they were? Is it locked?
Didn't you lock it?
Not your entrance.
Why not?
Because I didn't have my
better
keys.
Go. I ain't dealing with this. No,
Okay.
You go. You lock it.
She's gonna keep it down for a second.
Gosh. Watch us die. Wait. I gotta go be back up. You guys stay right there? Stay right there.
matching rhythm with my defeat. If healing somewhere far ahead, why do I walk with you instead? I'm just a soul in the cold, not rain, trying to outrun the weight of pain. Deep bass trembling under my skin. Pretty guitar where my wounds begin. My voice cracks but still won't part. You're the bruise on my broken heart. And everywhere these footsteps start, I feel the cold street heartache. There's blood in the whiskey, truth in the flame. Every sip burns.
Okay, take your time. It's his kids. They're visiting and they just didn't know, I guess, that we were on a live. So, Pro Mod, you're my co-host now. What did you say? I never expect to be given things. I don't even like to be given things because I always feel indebted. Same. I don't know if it was like the years of decades of indoctrination that are really being used in that way, but I feel really uncomfortable. Like even when he tries to give me like a pair of socks, I'm like, no, because I'm like, well, how am I supposed to pay for that later? Right? It's such a crappy way to live, and I'm trying to, like, even just with him. But anybody else out in the world, nope. I don't want it. Nope. Because I don't know what you're here for. So yeah, a little past crypto talk, like in general, when you're that kind of person, it don't feel right. Exactly. Yep. So, why don't you text what your first experience what your first bad experience and then what your first good experience in crypto, Twitter, or CT, or just crypto in general has been? What's one of your worst experiences, and then what's an amazing one to where you're like, oh yeah, I'll stick around? Because I think it would deter me a lot if I didn't know him and he wasn't walking me through it and we didn't have other work to carry us, because we get no money from this. This is just like passionate about some things and we want to speak on it, but okay, the first time someone gave me a gift just randomly, I was shocked for the whole day, right? That's a genuine response, because it's like I feel like you're our spirit friend. Oh, what's going on over there? I guess I'm sitting here to carry it while he's giving people a tour. Are you giving a tour? Oh. They're back. Oh.
Going out with some friends.
Oh. Is her friend here?
Yeah, that lives up here.
Oh, okay. Whew. All right. Well, we should probably close it out then, since we have people at Entertain Family just came into town. So
The first time someone gave me
I was
gift,
asking ProMod. I said, ProMod, what are some of your first experiences in crypto, Twitter, and then a negative experience and a good experience? Because he doesn't expect to be given things. He doesn't even like to be given things because he feels indebted. I was like, I feel the same way. I don't even want you to give me socks sometimes. It feels like I'm going to be indebted to you later, and it's like, how am I supposed to pay that debt off? It's uncomfortable.
I gave it without expecting anything in return.
I know, but for people that have been burned and have been used, it's very uncomfortable.
Well, you're getting used to it.
I am getting used to it.
My
From
worst
someone that
experience
loves
is
me.
being betrayed by people I never thought would. We worked in a project together for a long time. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's the long game. That's when you're like, oh, I just want to go crawl in a hole and never trust anyone ever again. But yeah.
I'm checking PumpFun right now. Wow, is there 11 people in here?
What?
Hold on, let me see. Nope. So how dumb is that? It shows there's 11 people, but when I click on it, it says nope. All right.
This is a good chat. It's first time shooting shit.
Yeah.
Shooting.
So like I said, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then I'll line up guests, as it progresses. Something I'm gonna end up doing, myself and my main guy, the builder. I'm gonna start doing live stream. I call it like the 50-50 raffle. When you out here in the States, when you go to like a baseball game or something, the people that work the stadium, they walk around and it's a 50-50 raffle. And basically, I think they're like $5 a piece. You can buy as many as you want, and you get a raffle ticket. Towards the end of the game, there's so many people that are buying $5 a piece that it ends up being $60,000, and they choose one ticket at the end of the game or right before it's over. So you win half of that pot. So your $5 could net you $30,000. So we're gonna work on a bot that does something similar. So, and like for example, you come to the live stream and you want to get in the luxurious 50-50 raffle. I haven't decided yet if you buy like $5 worth of the token or $5 in Solana or whatever. It'll probably be the token. And then at the end of the live stream or right before the end, all I got to do is just hit a button, and then the bot will, randomly go through all of the wallet entries, and then boom, automatically send them half of the pot. If you go to the website luxuriousstudios.show, I think it's on the giveaways section, you'll see a vault. Like if you scroll down, there's a vault and it has a denomination. Right now I think it's like up to like $42, something like that. So let's say you deposit $5 in Solana. At the end of the live stream, whatever has been deposited, even if there's only like 10 people, 10 times 5, what is that? That's $50.
Mm-hmm.
So your $5 entry could get you $25 back. Obviously, the bigger it is, the better, the more bang for the buck. And then what I'm going to end up doing is, obviously with the big stadiums or baseball games, they use that money for like, making the stadium better. I'm going to be doing kind of the same thing. So I'm either going to use that for buying supply and just burning it, taking it out of out of the hands of buyers, which obviously you do that over and over and over and over again, and the value is going to keep getting higher and higher. I think that'll be a fun way for somebody to like a lotto.
Nice.
So something that people will look forward to, besides great hosts and hopefully great great discussion and other guests, special guests that come on the show. I think it'll be fun.
Love it.
I have merch too that I'm gonna probably be working on in the next couple of days. I've got Velcro patches of the almost like an NFT.
It's gonna be up on a
artwork,
trucker hat,
stickers,
right?
2 different styles. I'm gonna start putting up some of this badass man stuff, like for example this lighter right here. It looks like an M84 grenade. Very realistic, high quality, and it's a lighter.
Nice.
Yep.
Is it also a grenade?
No, that would be
I was just asking. I'm just a girl.
hats. I'm gonna be doing hats here pretty soon with the logo on them, so you'll be able to get a trucker hat to represent. my shirts that I'm gonna do, they're gonna be badass because they probably will offend people, and people like that for some reason. Like the shirt I'm wearing right now says,
if gender's confused,
yeah,
you go milkable.
go milkable. I can't tell you how many times people have actually stopped and asked to take a picture of my shirt. So
It's very
cool shit like that.
opinionated. Very opinionated. Because nowadays it's very pushed on us the other way. So I'm just starting to push back, and it's not.
Imagine, like, the front of the shirt, TLLT, luxurious lounge, classy logo. On the back it says something like,
If cigars
don't be a
offend
lazy
you.
fuck, nobody owes you shit. That's gonna be
Work
a shirt.
for your bag.
Yeah, work for your bag, stuff like that. It'll be cool.
Nice. You wouldn't sit beside a grenade like that. Oh. It was just a girl question. I know everybody was thinking it. No, maybe not. All right.
So yeah, as the project grows, obviously the giveaways, I love doing giveaways. It's all gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger. Like I said, if you go look at my list of goals, eventually I want to get to some point where I can have enough capital to give away a car to somebody, or pay off a mortgage, or just randomly be like, all right, we're gonna work on a bot that's gonna go, all right, the person that's been holding their bags the longest is gonna we're just gonna airdrop you $100 in Soul, or $500 in Soul, or whatever. So it'll just be another incentive to be here, show up, work for your bags, be a part of something real, a week, a month, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, to be like, man, I was with them, in February when their market cap was at 100 grand. Now they're at 100 million.
Yep.
It's
the goal.
And trust me, I think I'll get to a point where people will be lined up because they want to be on the show, because it's going to have enough pull and legitimacy.
Yeah.
That people are going to tune in.
Yes, sir, they will. And we have a board out front before you get into the studio for
signatures.
We need to get those signatures of the ones that have been online that can't come in person.
I wonder how I would do that.
Just have them send a signature, and then we'll trace it. We'll get it behind. Oh, it's not glass.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. It'll be cool, folks.
Alrighty, time to go eat some dinner.
Crypto millionaire loading.
And
what's yours say?
It says Degen, a crypto trader who YOLOs all their money. Yeah, it's the same thing on the back. Yeah. On a degenerate investment in the hopes of it mooning. I thought that was funny. Moon. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. ProMod, you were pretty much the only person. There was one guy who came in and said something, random things for the content, and he's gone.
Just for you showing up and being a legit bag worker, holder, promoter,
badass artwork,
a badass shit talker to other scammers in the Telegram group. I am going to, I know I have your wallet because I track it, so I'm going to send you some tokens.
Because we love you and we love genuine people.
Keep doing what you're doing. Don't put up with bullshit. And we'll see you guys later.
Take care. Good night, folks.
Stay luxurious, my friends.
Stay so luxurious.
All right. So now I can click this one.
Broken phones and never rest. I walk the match to feel like you. Neon sky but shades of blue. I'm breathing slow but losing sleep. So drowning in the love we keep. I try to run from who we were, but your shadow still occurs. Every heartbeat called your name. Every memory stays the same. I'm lost between heartbeats and time. So many songs touches mine, falling through echoes of you, holding on to what felt true. And love has been in the space we made, between every promise that fades. Even when distance pulls apart, you're still alive inside my heart. I try to bury us in song, turn the music extra loud. The silence always breaks through, still bringing me back to you. Different cities, different skies, but your memory never dies. Every love feels incomplete, that missing rhythm in my beat.
Fading in the light, I'm searching through the night. Lows don't disappear inside.
I'm lost between heartbeats and sun. Someday your soul touches mine.